Hey, what is going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life and the crazy life that is a digital asset space. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to each and every one of you. Happy Saturday. I'm excited for you today. I really, really am. Why? Because you and I, my friends, we're playing a game that 99.99% of the masses don't even know is being played. And we are winning. Look, we're going to go over the market because the market is doing what the market does for sure. I forgot to share with you guys about the EU and the MiCA bill that moved forward without Bitcoin limiting provisions in it, without the proof of work limiting provision in it. I'll cover that today for sure. A lot of interesting stuff going on in the world. Very, very interesting. Obviously, more of the ETHgate news to report on Twitter. Jimmy K. Filan let us know about the individual defendants' request for an extension of file was approved. We'll get into that. We'll share some news from Kahneman as freaking well. So a lot of great stuff to go over. I got to find out what's going on with Celsius and the key Dow. What's going on with that? We'll get into that. So a lot of interesting stuff going on Twitter. We'll share that with you guys as well. So guys, listen, this is your XRP Ripple daily news. And around 0 to 10 minutes. Let's see if this actually records. I said I started this recording without the internet on. I'm not sure how that's even possible. But in any case, we'll get to it. So the total cryptocurrency market cap is 2.8 trillion. It's down 0.1%. Bitcoin is at $44,158, and the dominance for Bitcoin, the Bitcoin dominance, 40.3%. Look at Ethereum, just continue to chime up there, right? To tread upwards. Ethereum is now $3,113. That's very cool to see. XRP is at 82 cents, 82.9 cents. Cardano still on this little run, up 32% on the 7-day at $1.13. The market again is doing what the market does. I got to find out what is S as in Sierra Avalanche. I got to go to my guy Thor Crypto because it was something that I heard over there that I got to look into. Has to look into. So Solana is doing well, up 12% on the 7-day at $102. That is great to see. Absolutely great to see. We are definitely participating in the Solana ecosystem. Snatched up some Solana NFTs as well. Shiba Inu is at 24,000 Satoshis, up 9% on the 7-day. That is cool. To see Kronos up 10%, double figures on the 7-day at 44 cents for the CRO token. Near Protocol is up 14% on the 7-day at $12.96. Bitcoin Cash up 18% on the 7-day. Cool. We need 500%. We need at least reaching new all-time highs, or previous all-time highs. It's $360 currently per Bitcoin Cash. Ethereum Classic up 70% essentially at $47.69. We saw as high as $60 in December of last year. Stellar's at 21 cents, just hanging out 21 cents. On the 7-day, it is up 10%. Very cool. Axie Infinity, for all the gamers out there, is doing well, up 33% on the 7-day at $67. Elron is always in that 180, right? It's always in that $180, $140 range. It's up 18% on the 7-day. EGLD was a blessing to the Crypto Siege's home. And speaking of blessings in the Crypto Siege's home, Decentraland, wow. Yeah, we were really blessed with that one. It's up 5.6% on the 7-day at $2.58. VeChain is at 5 cents, up 15% on the 7-day as well. Phantom's up 10% on the 7-day at $1.37. I'm just covering all the double figure greens on the 7-day. Look at Tezo, 17% up at $3.69. That's cool. Thor Chain, interestingly enough, is up 14% on the 7 days at $10. I keep putting off getting on this Thor Chain and kind of playing around with that. They got a very, very interesting platform. I really like the idea of these, the layer ones. You can deposit these layer ones like Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash and earn significant on those pretty significant numbers, 28%, nearly 30%. So I got to get that done just to participate on that ecosystem. All right, what else we got going on here? Double figures is Zcash at 22%. It's at $200 now. So it's up 22% on the 7-day. That's great. EOS 16% on the 7-day. That's great. At $2.48. So you guys get the picture of the market. You know, it's got a few double figure greens in there, and that is always great to see. Again, the market doing what the market does. Like the convex on come up 36% on the 7-day at $27.11. That is great to see. I guess we got to give a shout out to the loop ring holders, up 53%. Goodness gracious. I didn't know it got down that low to $1. It's $1.11 now. So Dash again, another one. Exciting to see that happen. 29% on the 7-day at $127. So things are kind of working out really well, guys. That's the market. Again, it's doing what it does. I want to cover this article here because I forgot to cover it the other day. It looks like CoinDesk. So Bitcoin Archive reported the bill has moved forward without the controversial provisions. So the EU's MiCA Bill moves forward without Bitcoin limiting provision. I want to make sure this is up to date for sure. So I know there was some talk about whether or not it was going to move forward. So at least according to CoinDesk, it's looking like that EU bill called the MiCA is moving forward without Bitcoin's, without the proof of work provision, limiting provision. So that is good to see. Let's see. The EU's landmark legislative package for governing cryptos is moving on to the next stage of negotiations without the divisive provisions seeking to restrict the use of proof of work crypto. Now, this may be late covering something that we already covered. So I just want to kind of point that out. The European Union's proposed markets and crypto assets regulatory package is moving forward to the next phase of discussions without a controversial provision. We're seeking to restrict the use of cryptos like Bitcoin that are based on proof of work. Now, again, this may be a just like a reprint of something that happened that we might have covered already, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But in the past few days, EU lawmakers have been negotiating a mandate for proposed landmark legislation for digital assets, which does not contain a provision seeking to limit the proof of work crypto in the EU. Before it moves on to the trilogue negotiations between the Parliament, Council, and Commissions. Earlier in the week, Stefan, the Parliament overseeing the MiCA, the parliamentarian overseeing the MiCA framework, expressed concerns that other EU leaders in favor of limiting the use of the PLW's proof of work cryptos would make one last attempt, but looks like they have not. The Parliament has not challenged the negotiations mandate for MiCA. Berger tweeted earlier on Friday. The deadline for challenging the mandate ended. So I may have covered this already, but in any case, I want to make sure that we get that word out about that so they're moving forward without putting that restriction in on the proof of work, because we need more choices, not less choices, right? There's Stefan Huber here. I'm just pointing something out here I thought was an interesting tweet. On the left, you see the promised dilution of the Premine, talking about Ethereum. On the right, what was fulfilled. Ether supply will decrease after proof of stake. Think very carefully what this unfulfilled promise and the disguised whales of the Ethereum presale means for Ether's future. It's proof of stake and Web3. All the money here is the thing that I was trying to find yesterday. By the way, the Premine in ETH2 staking, the EEA owns more than 50% of all ETH. New cabal to replace the old cabal. Interesting stuff there. So very, very interesting stuff going on there with that ETH thing. And yeah, they try to corner the market for sure. And it's getting exposed. Harry UST. Yeah, the more I think of it, the more I realize how Rune will be the central DEX instead of competing with existing DEX on each chain. It complements them. Yeah, that's what I'm getting ready to look into. Harry.ust. I'm ready to do some stuff there. I got the XDeFi wallet downloaded. We'll see what goes there. So what is he, Mr. Intuitive, saying these days? It looks like he's just...
Are you there? We got Warren. Are you there? We got some talking to do.
That's a funny dude. So Jimmy James Filan let us know about this. The individual defendants' request for extension of time to file their answers was granted in a text-only order. The individual defendants' answers are due no later than April 8th. They can file them at any time, but it's no later than the 8th. So Jimmy J also said something about, so Relly Rich had a question, I suppose. So April 8th, the answer will be in, and then they have 2 weeks to start the clock. They can file their answers sooner than the 8th, and the clock starts to run when the answers are filed. Yeah, so they can file it sooner than the 8th. And my guess is that Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson will, in fact, do that. I think this is something important to understand as well from the Wrath of Kahneman. Shout out to you, my friend. I hope all is well with you. The Central Bank of Egypt launched the National Instant Payment Network and InstaPay app, allowing fund movement instantly 24/7. This is domestic between major banks, including the MBE, a Ripple user. So it says CBE launches InstaPay app for banks, clients, techs, etc. Why does this matter? There's no reason to think the system runs on Ripple or XRP Ledger. Rather, it initially seems similar to developments in Brazil and India. And because RippleNet partner MBE is a system principle of sustainably cross-border, Ripple transactions can now reach most Egyptians' accounts. Yeah. But look, genius in motion with Ripple, what they're doing with their product, RippleNet. Genius in motion, what they're doing with their product called ODL. What Ripple X is doing and getting into DeFi and embracing the retail investors is just genius in motion. And I call it all of it what we like to call a blue ocean strategy. So I think it's always important to point out when nations make moves that are tied into Ripple partners, because it provides for more opportunity, right? Just provides for more opportunity. So that is absolutely great to see. Moonchaser should put this out, and I think this is important to always note as well. I saw Crypto Eddie, she did a video, and I watched this video here about kind of clearing some stuff up about the quarter settler. And I think the point overall is it's not an automatic slam dunk with the quarter settler that XRP will be used, right? It's a slam dunk with the quarter settler that XRP can be used. But other cryptos with the quarter settler can be used, right? So the question for these individual people looking to use it is, do you want to use the best, or you just want to use your thing? It's up to them, right? It's up to them. So another great quote by Crypto Eddie, clearing up the misinformation in the space about quarter settler, Ripple and XRP. R3 quarter settler doesn't necessarily equate to XRP utility. Quarter settler is cryptocurrency agnostic and a multi-asset platform, and that is 100%. So people have the choice, just like with the Ripple products, right? They don't have to use ODL, right? So, and I think that that choice, that option that Ripple did, I think was smart. I think it was hugely smart, because you're trying to grow the ecosystem, grow it. And I think the move that they made is very important. So Moonchaser, you all know Moonchaser, right? And I thought she was important for her. I forget her name, but I believe she is, she's a brand ambassador for Aesthetics as well. I didn't know that. Very cool. She said here, the XRP ledger, Moonchaser says, the XRP ledger of XRP is going to be an important player in a multi-chain, multi-asset world. Unlike legacy payment systems, which are not interoperable, DLT can be. The XRP ledger's interoperability is continuously growing with other blockchains, expanding the XRP ecosystem. I like it. In terms of the new global financial system and the race for central banks to develop their respective central bank digital currency, here's a comprehensive list of where each central bank is at with the respective CBDCs. Says here 17 January of 2022. Very nice. Very nice. Thanks, Moonchaser. She also says here, there will be many winners in this space. There isn't one digital asset to rule them all. However, XRP is an ideal neutral bridge for cross-border. When smart contracts come to the ledger, a new era of DeFi will be ushered in and utility for XRP enhanced 100%. 100%. So, and I'm going to end with this because I do think this is kind of important to note as well. This comes from Kristin Smith. If you've been paying attention for the past few weeks, we appreciate you sharing this, Miss. There's a lot of evidence of a bipartisan vibe shift on crypto. Contrary to the media narrative that pushes a polarized split on the issues, here's what we've seen. And I'm not going to go over all of these, but last night at Politico and Grayscale hosted Regulating the Digital Gold Rush with Senator Loomis and Senator Gillibrand. Okay. Lots of folks know Loomis bona fides on crypto, adding Gillibrand to the mix with the goal of creating a pro-innovation regulatory framework is a big deal. The New York House delegation is involved too. Interestingly enough, are they really? Because I thought they just did something with the staking, I think, in New York. If you haven't read Representative Ritchie op-ed making the liberal case for crypto, please do. This isn't some pie in the sky vision for a progressive paradise. These are real solutions to problems being developed. Yeah, all right, great. I absolutely love that. So she says here, there's a healthy legislative bipartisanship in the House too. Last week, Tom Emmer led a group of 4 Republicans, 4 Dems, and sending a letter to the SEC, imploring the agency not to stifle innovation by imposing onerous reporting requirements on crypto companies. So I'm going to end the video on that note, guys. Just understand the future is bright. You're early to the game. So, and being early, we have the challenges of dealing with the ups and the downs in this emerging new asset class that is a digital asset space. But we're early, and that's a blessing. Continue to huddle strong, strengthen your resolve. And I hope that you choose to participate and walk away from the buy and hold on the ledger mindset. But in any case, I'm going to end this video like I do all of my videos and remind you guys of this, that old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I are already winning. Have a great rest of the day, guys. I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.